Street Flames crew, get up in it. What's up? Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe when y'all get up in it, man. Well, what's up with man? Niggas don't like so much indirect threats. Put a tag on it. My whole thing is, whatever he told you, he was just running off at the mouth. Man don't know shit. Man just know what he know. He just know what I told him. That's the whole thing. So if you think you got an advantage or this and that, you ain't got no advantage, bro. It ain't too much you gonna do after making that verbal threat. And another thing you gotta think about it. I'm not going for none of that shit. I'm not going for a lot of little bullshit. So you thinking this or thinking that or thinking this gonna work or you gonna pay this person to do this, cut it. Cut it. But what you do gotta remember, you chasing that fame. You chasing that fame. I ain't chasing fame. I ain't chasing fame. That's something you gotta take into consideration. But a lot of other stuff, I'm not going for a lot of other stuff. So you talking about if I knew what you knew, or whoever you was talking about, I felt like you was talking about me. So my thing is, if I knew what you knew, I want to know what you know, cause I know what you know, and it ain't that much. All I know is fire when you come barking up that wrong tree. See, I asked you a simple question. That man know who I'm talking about. He know exactly who I'm talking about. The thing about it is, I asked you a simple question. These people are saying your name. These people are saying your name, and I'm doing a reaction. It ain't like I'm making up shit. I ain't saying no. This is what you said, and this is what this person said. So at the end of the day, funny as shit. Funny as shit, A-Bug. This what you gotta remember. They said that about you and you trying to clear your name up. You went to that place where you went at and that shit wasn't what you thought it was. You thought you ain't get the reaction you thought you was gonna get. When you went to that Diddy trial, you ain't get the reaction you thought you was gonna get. You got a confrontational vibe. That's what you got from people in your city that you ran. That's what you said at your mouth. So the thing about it is, y'all shouldn't be taking this shit really serious. Like everybody wanna race for this content, do all this shit for this content. Listen, content is king, but if you let that content move you, you wasn't the king you said you was. See, a lot of men that moved around in the late whatever times, late 2000s, late 90s, late 80s, late whatever. A lot of them lose their morals and principles in a race with it. In a race with this thing we call life or success. It's successful. People faking images, people doing all type of stuff. But hey, you are who you say you are. Ain't that what Pharrell said? You are who you say you are. You are a superstar. You said you are, you are. But you went to Diddy trial and got it. And got obliterated, abominated, dominated, demolished, diminished, replenished. Like, Whatever terminology mean destroy and rebuild. That's what it was. We gotta call a spade a spade. Call a spade a spade. A lot of you old heads was moving funny back in your time, and y'all still moving funny. That shit don't go nowhere. Some of that shit don't go nowhere. A lot of that shit, lot of that stuff is part of your character. So it's part of your character. It don't go nowhere. That's what makes sense. Whatever you said you is, bro. Get up in here, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Get up in here. You gotta remember some of this about some of these characters. Everything that glitter ain't gold. A lot of these people faking the image. They're faking the image. They doing all type of stuff to get in. They try to get in where they fit in. Get in where you fit in. Y'all know what was said over. Listen, I just want y'all to get up there, like, share, and subscribe. It's helping me reach the 9K, then the 10K, then we can just move on. Young player trying to move on. You got these hating ass old heads on this YouTube shit doing anything for clout. Shout out to them. I'm thinking about this channel right here. Call a spade a spade. Call it like we see it. If there's some mistakes, we go back and we fix. That's how we roll. I don't know how them other channels and I don't know how they roll. And a lot of things I say is allegedly. But y'all know what's real, y'all know what's the truth. You ain't gotta argue about what's the truth. You feel me? That's all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. I'm out of there.